Hi there, I'm Buddha and you're watching Dr. Guitar, a show for all you guitarists out there. In today's episode, I bring you a great overdrive pedal by Silktone. It's the Overdrive Plus. It's a very versatile overdrive with a super special extra feature. But first of all, let me thank my dear patrons for supporting the show. If you want to become a patron yourself, just go to the link and you'll be getting early access to episodes, free video lessons, free backing tracks, and my huge thank you. You can also become a YouTube Pro member and you'll get the same goodies as being a patron. You just do it on YouTube platform, whatever works for you. Or you can just leave the thumbs up and subscribe if you like the video. Thanks once again to Fuzz and Buzz for sending me the pedal. You can check the pedal at their store. Link is in the description box. They're great guys. They will advise you. Super great. So check them out. The Silktone Overdrive Plus, it's an overdrive with some extra features. You have your basic gain, tone, and volume. That works. It's self-explanatory. Volume gives you more or less volume. It's the master volume. Gain gives you more distortion, more drive or less drive, and tone cuts off the treble. It just shaves off the high-end treble. Then you have the bass cut toggle, which cuts bass to the left, so it makes it tighter. It's very useful if you want to cut through the mix like a Tubescreamer. Then on the right side you have asymmetrical or symmetrical clipping, which basically gives you different vibes of overdrive. They say asymmetrical gives you more texture and dynamics. Symmetrical is smoother, more compressed. So I would say asymmetrical will sound a little more like an amp. Symmetrical will sound like a pedal, but in a good way. So basically you get tighter sound. If you have to play at quieter levels, I like the smoother sound because it makes you feel like the amp is louder than it actually is because it's more compressed. It's giving up a little on you. If you're playing at louder volumes and you want it to be like a big boost in volume, the less compressed, it's more natural and gives you more the feel of the guitar. Then we have this whole new extra structure, which they call the strangle or the raw. And from what they say, strangle makes it feel almost like a cocked wah, the up position. The raw removes the inductor from it, making it a full boost, so you can have a full boost. Let's hear the amp I'm playing through my matchless DC30. And this is my beautiful Nags chop tank, as you know from the channel. So let's hear it with a little overdrive. Cut some bass. Why am I playing with my guitar volume? This is how I feel any great piece of gear. Any great piece of gear will react to the guitar's volume, to your playing style, to your dynamics. And that's why I picked up the Matchless DC30, because it's an incredibly reactive, responsive amp. And this is why I'm testing the pedal, checking out how it cleans up, and it cleans up beautiful. You can get your clean tone. And you can get your overdriven. Less overdriven. So we can go from clean to a little overdrive. To a lot of overdrive. This pedal sounds to me in a great spot where it has that brightness, almost the wah-wah high brightness, but not as affected. But that usually it's what makes you cut through the mix in a solo in a band. You can really push it, and if you dig in on your guitar, if you play heavy with your right hand, it gives you that great bite, a Stevie Ray kind of bite. I really, really like it. That Marshall high-end, high mid-range. I really love it. But you can also get it smooth if you cut the tone. Let's cut the bass and put it in the more compressed. Yeah, but I think I prefer it a little higher. Let's turn the gain down and check how low can it go. Yeah, so what I'm checking out is if it gives you a clean sound. It doesn't give you a clean sound. The minimum gain, which is where I'm at right now, is already a little distortion, which is fine by me, because if I want an overdrive pedal, I don't want it to be a clean pedal. Hear how responsive it is to my playing. Really great. Let's go a little more and try and test the range of the gain. even maxed out, it completely still reacts to the guitar volume knob. And let's hear it maxed out and cut the bass so we can see how tight it gets. The bass cut, although it seems counterintuitive to people when you think you want a fat tone, so you wouldn't, it would be stupid for you to cut bass off. It's actually not. The bass is usually muddying up your sound and making it less clear. So when it's done properly, as it is on this Silktone Overdrive Plus, it just cuts off the low end and gives the guitar its space. Because if you're playing in a band where you have a bass player and a drummer, at least the bass is already filling up the low end of the music, and the bass drum is also doing that. So if you remove your low end part and get concentrated on the high end, you're getting your own space instead of competing with the bass and the bass drum. So this is really cool. Let me set it into a more normal setting. I would use it as softer overdrive. And let's use the boost just to check out. Basically, you get a volume boost, a gain boost. You get both boosts, so you get more of the pedal. It's like having two settings with one is prefixed. Let's hear the strangle that's like a cocked wah. Okay, so this is kind of like the Woman Tone by Eric Clapton. This is the Silktone Overdrive Plus, a very simple in its function, but very potent, very versatile pedal. You can get it from clean. Let me check the cleanish gain setting and then boost it. Okay, just comparing it to the amp, and now let's boost it. And I love it. It can be super subtle. It can be super strange with the strangle switch. Silktone Overdrive Plus. What a great pedal. What a great tool. I love it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done it yet, please consider subscribing and leaving the thumbs up. Of course, if you liked the episode. And if you want to support in a further way, you can become a patron. You'll be getting early access to episodes, free video lessons, free backing tracks, as well as if you become a YouTube Pro member. It's a way that I have to finance what I'm doing here, so I thank you a lot in advance. And thanks to my dear patrons who already do it for ages. You guys just rock. That's it, my friends. We'll see each other next week. Bye-bye.